Okay, I think that's better. Can you guys hear me now? Okay, I think we should be pretty set to go. I'm gonna go grab water, and then I'll get started. Okay. So yeah, thanks for joining me on this stream. I'll go ahead and I will be posting this to YouTube as a video as well. There should be some pretty helpful stuff in here for new players or people looking to explore the game. And yeah, in this stream I'm just going to kind of go over what's new to the game, do a little bit of gameplay, and answer any questions that people might have. Let me see about the changing the music. Did that lower the music a little bit? Is that better? Okay, let me see, maybe there's something. Oh, okay, here we go. So we'll turn down the device a little bit. Okay, is that better? I think it should be. Yeah, so I'm just going to kind of go over the new stuff in the game, answer some questions, and heads up to during the battles and stuff, I'll likely be describing what's going on since I'm not going to have voiceover. Let's see. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and yeah, I'll be describing stuff and we'll kind of go from there, okay? So yeah, just a kind of a little preface. I started this project pretty much right after I got done updating Lost Island, the previous game. The idea here was that this old game, which was my first game, Adventure to Fate, A Quest to the Core, had been taken off the App Store, and even if it hadn't, it wasn't accessible, like, really at all. So I was going to take the framework from I was going to take the framework from Lost Island that worked so well for the accessibility, and I was just going to insert the old content of the A Quest to the Core in there. Shouldn't take more than a month or two to do that, since it was just kind of moving the data and adjusting some code. However, when I got in there, the game was pretty bad, to be honest. I mean, it was the first game I ever made, and I made it like 12 years ago. There were hardly any features in it. You know, it was just really bland, and I just didn't feel comfortable like releasing that game under my name, since, you know, I just released Lost Island. I was proud of that. It had a lot of features. You know, I think it was a good game, you know, overall. So yeah, I mean, I got in here and, you know, I started changing things here and there, and then, you know, it was like I just got to redo this whole game. So I spent the last 8 or 9 months redoing the game basically from scratch. So I mean, this is kind of a prequel or a remaster, but I mean, the game's completely new. I use some of the same old content. You know, some of the main figures, the main idea for the story. You know, I used that to keep the spirit of the original game. But overall, you guys will be able to tell that a lot's changed. So I'll go ahead and jump into it. Unless anybody has any questions about that. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and load this up here. This should be near final build. I'm hopefully submitted in on Monday or Tuesday. But yeah, we'll go ahead and jump in here. And I wanted to kind of show around the new characters, what's kind of, you know, there are some things carried over from Lost Island, for sure. Just kind of felt weird just getting rid of them to get rid of them, so I did carry over some of what I thought the highlights were from Lost Island, but everything's been, you know, modified and upgraded, even if it did get carried over. So we got 3 main classes here. We got the Wizard. This is going to be pretty close to Elementalist, but we'll go ahead and take a look at the tree. So the tree starts out kind of the same. And then, yeah, I add in some new unique skills to this game. I have the invisibility. Oh, there's something we need to change right there. So, yeah, design, still some leftover from Lost Island, so I'm glad I saw this. But, yeah, so the invisibility, it's a new type of skill that we have in the game. And basically it hides you for a round. So during your off round, it's gonna triple your agility and wisdom for 1 round, and it costs all available stamina to cast. So you need to make sure to use it at your last turn. And basically, what it's gonna do is it's going to hide you for the full off turn. Well, not exactly hide you, but when it triples your agility and wisdom, it's going to make it so you're dodging and resisting pretty much everything. And the reason I do the use all stamina is, you know, sometimes you're facing an enemy that has a lot of reflect damage and you really don't want to hit them. So yeah, this allows you to just duck out and use that, and then when it completes, after their attacking round's over, it heals you up. So I have a couple skills like this for some of the other classes, but I just figured I'd show it off while I was in here. And then the wizard has another really cool spell here, Magic Charm. And it's a skill that randomly changes, or a spell that randomly changes a different spell, so it's a little bit of the, you know, the random factor there. One round it might be a really powerful Fire Blast, another round it might be, summon spell, or a buff, or something along those lines. So it's just kind of a skill I thought was fun, and it was fun to code in there, so I added that. So yeah, I'm not going to go over all these, but just give you an idea of how some of the classes have changed. And what's different with the game. So yeah, we have the wizard, we have the knight, we have the rogue, we have the shadow ranger. The shadow ranger is similar to the hunter. Shadow ranger works with the spirits instead of the pets, and they have quite a few unique skills. And then we have the cleric. The cleric was from the original game. It is going to be a little similar to the priestess, but definitely a unique take on it. We have the monk here that there wasn't really anything like it in Lost Island, and the monk was from the original game, but I think the expansion or the free version. And yeah, the monk's unique because it starts with two attacks compared to one attack for everybody else. So it starts with 2 attacks, and then it builds combos too. So like every time you consecutively hit, it's going to so every time sorry, I was just viewing over to the chat here. I missed that. I haven't been paying too close attention here. I'm finally able to make it to the live broadcast. What are you doing currently? Yeah, so I'm just kind of going over the classes here, and then we'll go ahead and jump into the game, and we'll do some assassin gameplay. So yeah, jumping back over to this, the monk, like I was saying, consecutively hits, and every time it hits, it does more damage. So one hit might be that would be at 100%. The next second hit's at 20, the third hit's at 40, and so on. So definitely want to stack agility, and then all the skills should sync up with that and kind of build around that. So these are kind of just base skills to get you started on your combos, kind of cheap use skills. So this one has stun chance, extra earth damage, so you can start building around that. This has confused chance with water damage, so if you want to build around that. And the lava is just quite a bit more damage, so you kind of have the option. Do you want to be stunning, do you want to be confusing, or do you want to be doing more damage? And then we have mend. This was a unique skill back then. It's a healing skill that uses on stamina. Meditation, nothing too crazy about those. Let's see here. Weapon skill that raises armor. Yeah, so the combo skills the strike skills are actually gonna be in the shrine that you find. But yeah, so kind of give you an idea of those, but they'll have skills that on the third attack it triggers a special attack. So on the third attack, it'll either, if you hit your third attack, it'll instantly heal you for like 100, or it'll instantly confuse, or it'll instantly stun. So you'll get to choose that later in the game. That's another thing that kind of makes this unique, is even the regular classes are going to have a little bit of roguelike in them, where they come to a point where they make a choice on skills they can't reset. So okay, so that kind of gives you an idea on that, and then we'll go ahead and jump into the gameplay here. We brought over the witch as the mystical class from Lost Island. I think there's still a lot to find in that. And then, yeah, we brought over the paladin too. That was a late addition, so maybe not everybody's played the paladin a ton. And then the assassin is new here. I'll also be doing a naturalist in the first big update, and that's going to be a combination between like a healer and a druid type, so that should be fun. But yeah, so we'll jump into the assassin and just give you an idea. I mean, it has the unlock table just like the other mystics, where the more you play this assassin, even if you don't win your whole run, you earn these souls basically, and those automatically unlock new skills and new races and stuff like that. So it's kind of fun meta progression system in there that the assassin class has, just like all the other ones. So we'll go ahead and jump into this here. Anybody have any suggestions for names or anything like that? Otherwise, I'll just toss something on there. Okay, we'll just go with Lat, since that's a nickname I use and stuff. Okay, and then yeah, so as you can see, these are the classes up here the classes I went over. And then for the races, I added, well, there's 20, so there's a lot to unlock. I'll let you guys go over that on your own, so I'm not taking up too much time. But I did bring over some of the Lost Island ones, and a really new fun one that I added here is the Goblin. I think it really pairs well with the Assassin. And the Goblin raises HP restore by 5, gives you a 25% poison chance, so that's pretty big from the start. But it's their other passive skill, Dire Infection. It grants 1 poison damage anytime an enemy is poisoned. So whether you're poisoning it, or your pet is, or you're using a spell all to poison it, yeah, I mean, the damage can really stack up, so I think it's pretty fun for the Assassin. So we'll go ahead and make that. We'll just do a Weaponsmith for now. Okay, and we'll go ahead and jump into it. Okay, I'll go ahead and skip over some of the story here, just so I don't ruin it too much, but it's basically the same premise of the previous game that a Dark Forest Thanos had kind of taken over the realm, and then from there you're journeying to save that realm. You're going to the core to find him and hopefully end his reign. So we'll go ahead and jump in there. Again, I don't want to give too much away. We'll go ahead and just kind of walk around here. We have the Castle Prophet. He again kind of tells you, you need to get to the core of the dungeon to get to write everything. Okay. We'll go ahead and walk towards the entrance here. And this is another new thing in the game here. The spirits are replacing the pets. They're not just replacing them, but they have a few more features and mechanics that make them fun, I think. They're going to be able to equip items, so an equipment slot to improve their stats, and then another one that will give them a spell or a skill. So it's been a lot of fun for that. So Spirit Guard basically tells you, he died defending the king. He now wanders the castle forever, and he wants to join your party and help you. Okay, he's gonna stand beside you. So you got your Spirit Guard. You're gonna send into the dungeon. And again, I said I went through and I really changed most of the game, just kind of redid it from scratch. This first floor of the dungeon is pretty much directly from the first game, so I figured I'd leave that first floor in there. So we'll go ahead and run through that here. Okay, the young rats, yep, those were the first creature you ran into down there. They're still here. I added a few drops to them, give them description, everything along those lines, so did still improve them. We'll go ahead and just dispose of these earlier enemies easy. We'll just use Assassinate for them. Okay, Spirit Attack. Spirit's going to have just a basic slash and a buff. We'll get to that next time since we killed them already. We got a Rat Tail belt on the first drop, so that's pretty good there. Belts are super important in the early game. Got a potion from the jar that we broke. Oops. Okay, we'll go ahead and put that belt on, and then, oh, I saw my test items in here. We'll avoid those test items for now. Yeah, we'll go ahead and equip potion. We'll go ahead and destroy these test items. Just so they're, we'll keep the staff of test just in case. Okay, so yeah, we got the belt on. That's going to be helpful. We'll go ahead and do the next enemy here. And yeah, I'll try to keep an eye on chat, but I don't have my sound on, so I'm not echoing. Let's see here. Okay, we'll go ahead and sneak for these 2 diseased rats. Again, they're kind of from the original 2. We'll just do a regular attack here, and then yeah, so the Knight's Aura, just a pretty simple buff. It's going to raise strength by 3 and HP by 25. We'll go ahead and cast that on us. And then they do have a debuff too that lowers stats. Okay, next round I'll go ahead and go for the unmatched diseased rat, and then I'll see if I can use the last Spirit Guard stamina to kill the other one. Nope. Okay, and we'll just go ahead and regular hit the diseased rat. There we go, battle 1. Oh, no drops. Another new thing here you guys might notice is I redid the reward screen. I want to make it a little bit more flashy visually, but also I wanted to incorporate some more fun sounds in there. So you're kind of hearing things click in and then show up on there. So I thought that was kind of fun. We leveled up. Let's go ahead and choose a Mystic Power. Oh, and I left reroll on here too for testing, so we'll take advantage of that, I guess. So yeah, we got 3 choices here. We got the 6 poison chance, the 1 wisdom, and the 1 agility. I think I'm going to take agility. That's pretty useful early on. So we'll go ahead and take that, and then we'll do our next search battle. Okay, 2 diseased rats again. We'll go ahead and just regular hit them for 18, and then Spirit Guard's gonna buff me. Okay, we'll try to assassinate the untouched one again. Got it. Oh yeah, and assassinate on here. It's an all-out attack. It's going to use all the stamina you have, no matter how much you have, and then do a kind of multiplier. So you do have to think about that, you know, if you want to use all your stamina or not. If you get a killing shot with it, it has a chance to restore up to the amount that you use. So if you use 2, it might restore 0 or 1 or 2. So that's how it's going to work. So yeah, I mean, there's an advantage to trying to get killing shots with it rather than just using it for everything, because it is kind of it's a costly skill too. So you're going to use a lot of resources using it. So if you're not getting at least some stamina back, there might be better options. So that's kind of the point on it, is use some tactic with it. Yeah, and the music too. So I have Aaron. He's been working on the music, and he did the whole game. He did such a good job on the previous game where I had him come in and just do parts, that I was like, I just want to make this his album. Like, just, you know, you got total control over it. I'll tell you the areas and what I'm thinking, and then you give me your best shot. And yeah, it's all been awesome, above expectations so far. And then yeah, I do think he's going to like do a full album for it and like release it and stuff, so I'll make sure that's linked in the game, so if people want to check it out, they can find that. So thanks for bringing that up, Jeff. So yeah, Assassinate, pretty awesome spell. I like it. And also, I don't know if it's on the description, but it should say too that if you get a killing shot with it, you have like a 10% chance to get one of those mystic souls that you also collect from beating the game or at the end of run. So let me put that down in my notes real quick. I think I removed it at one point because the rogue can actually use it and get this skill now, and it doesn't apply to the rogue. If a rogue kills, you're not going to get mystic souls that are meant for the assassin. So I think that's why I removed it, and then I just didn't put it back with like a caution. So okay, good that I found that. Okay, we'll get back to this. Sorry. We'll go ahead and try to assassinate this other diseased rat. Okay, got it. And yeah, too, another nice thing about the Assassinate is it definitely makes the battles go quicker. You know, if you just have to click once to kill something rather than 3 times, or yeah, so that's nice. We got some more rat tail belts. Might need to lower that drop a little bit. We got a potion, so we'll go ahead and pick those up, and then we leveled up again. We're choosing our first actual skills. So we got option of Toxic Blades, a passive skill that increases poison chance by 50%. That is awesome, especially for the goblin, because that means almost all your regular attacks are going to trigger poison, and that's 1 more poison damage every time. So that is pretty cool. Okay, sorry, I just put another note down. So yeah, that's an awesome skill. Silent Shadows, a passive skill that increases critical chance by 5% and shadow damage by 5. That's a passive. That's a good skill too, but not for the build that I want to go for a goblin. That's more like a high damage build. Wild Strike. Wild Strike is a skill that is moderately strong, but it has a 5% stun chance, and it takes like almost no spell point cost. So it's like really cheap to use, and it's better than attack. So that's a good skill sometimes, but again, we're going to go for a poison build, so we'll go ahead and take the Toxic Blades. Okay, so now we're going to have that poison triggering 75% of the time automatically. Okay, we're fighting the Elder Rat here. Again, this was the original boss from Quest to the Core. However, I did add some new mechanics to it. We'll see here. I'll go ahead and stealth up and put a regular attack on the Elder Rat. And then with the Spirit Guard, I'll go ahead and let's look at its debuff. The debuff lowers strength and intelligence by 4, so it's kind of like a power, so you're not taking as much damage, right? We'll go ahead and use that debuff on the Elder Rat. Okay, they hit me for 8, and they summoned 2 tormented rats. So these guys are new, and basically they're a rat with 10 HP, but they have some pretty high damage. So you want to get rid of them as soon as they spawn. So we'll go ahead and take those out while we're loading up on the poison damage. That's going up and up. And then we'll go ahead and just use our spirit to buff us. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and I don't think they have low enough for... Oh, they got 64 HP. We probably could assassinate them. Let's go ahead and try. Oh, 61 didn't get it. Oh well. Okay, so we'll go ahead and finish him with the Spirit Guard. So yeah, that's the first boss. Obviously not very hard. Just kind of showing you the mechanics, getting you some cool drops. It dropped a giant rat pelt. That is from the original game as well. And it's just it's a light armor, so something everybody can wear, and it has a luck bonus on it, something everybody can benefit from, whether you're a knight or a ranger or whatever. So we'll go ahead and equip that because luck is great in here. We are still level 3, so I'm not going to craft anything yet, but we'll go ahead and shoot over here to explore, and we'll go up here, and we got a search to pass. We'll go ahead and open that. We got some pants as well as a lost scroll. Okay, and the lost scroll says rumors whisper of an ancient mystic shrines hidden within the castle dungeon. These shrines are said to bestow unimaginable power. Some say absorbing their power is the key to defeating Thanatos. So yeah, I mean, this kind of gives you, it's a little way for me to slip in a heads up that you're going to be picking skills shortly. So that's a new feature that I added in here, where every class is going to have extra skills on these shrines that are kind of unique to their class. Okay, we'll go ahead and keep going. We found the fleeing warrior. Spiders everywhere. I'm finished with the cursed place. Take my potions. I will not be spun into their next meal. So it gives you a sack of potions. I need to lower the level to open those. Let me put that in the notes. If I can, yeah. Okay, yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Because yeah, we're level 3 and they require level 4, so that's something that needs fixed. We'll go ahead and run into our next fight against the Angry Spider. We'll go ahead and buff up and hit on for 17, and then with the Spirit, with just regular attack, hit for 22. So yeah, that regular Spirit Guard is actually pretty strong too, even if it only has one attack. We'll go ahead and try to assassinate. Okay. Awesome, we got that. No drops, but we did level up, and we got 2 stamina. So now we have, since we leveled up, we're getting another stat up or mystic power here to choose. And something different I did here is one of this, so they're not all the same all the time, one of them will be buffed. So how it used to be is, like, if this same roll came out, it would have been 3 HP restore, 4 SP restore, or 10 HP and 10 SP. But now the SP got restored, or the restore SP got buffed by 1, and it's random which one gets buffed. So I'll go ahead and re-roll to kind of show you. Okay, so now we got the chance at 11 HP and SP, or 4 armor count, or 3 HP, or restore SP. So, I mean, this way, I feel like there's not always a right answer. Like, with a rogue, you usually want to take agility compared to 1 strength or something, but what if a 2 strength pops up? So, yeah, I think it just makes you think a little bit more on that, of what you want to do. So I thought that was a fun ad. We'll go ahead and take the 11 HP and SP. The more HP and resources you can get earlier, the better. The restore and the leech are more later game. So we'll go ahead and choose that, and we're going to be doing a poison build, so you want to have a good amount of life and resources to take that damage, since it takes a little longer. Okay, we'll go ahead and continue down, and we have a search to pass. Okay, and it was basically a ball of spider webs there. We found a steel ring and a teal potion. We'll go ahead and move down here. Another search. Okay, we found in the webs, we found a rusty ring and an amber potion and a teal potion. Okay, we'll go ahead and equip some of this stuff. We got 2 rings, pants, and we got some better potions, so I'm gonna take those out, equip the others, and then let's go ahead and craft a glowing dagger too for this. Oh, we don't have enough light essence. Just kidding, maybe after this fight. Okay, so this is probably one of the first harder fights here. We're fighting a luminous spinner, a shadow creeper, and an egg sac. The luminous spinner has a new type of skill to it. It has a heal need, so depending on what enemy has the least amount of HP, it'll heal that up to kind of help. Before it was just random, or it would just heal itself. I think it was what it was. I think, yeah, it would just heal itself. So now they have the ability to either heal need, or they have a random, or they have a heal all too. So it was kind of a fun addition here. A little change that hopefully makes things a little bit better. We'll go ahead and kill the egg sac first. Yeah, we'll try that way. We'll kill the egg sac first so it doesn't spawn a bunch of tiny spiders. We got 1 stamina back, so we'll go ahead and I'll just hit the shadow creeper to hopefully show you how the heal need works. I know I won't kill him, and it's kind of a waste, but I'll go ahead and hit him, and then I buffed myself with the spirit guard. Shadow creeper might just kill me right here. Nope. Oh, we got lucky there. Shadow creeper hit me for about 80 total, and then the luminous spinner healed the shadow creeper instead of killing me. And then the tiny spider just didn't have the damage, so got pretty lucky there. Let me see here. We'll go ahead and heal up. And then we'll try to take out the shadow creeper because he does a bunch. Nope, he dodged. Another nice thing too about Assassinate is if it gets dodged, it doesn't use all of your stamina, it only uses 1 of them, so you still got another chance. With like a normal 3 stamina attack, with a normal 3 stamina attack, it's going to use all of it if you miss, so it's kind of a nice advantage there. Let's go ahead and let's see how much HP. Okay, it has 57, spinner has 40. I don't think we're going to be able to kill either one. We should be able to kill the spinner. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and try to get this spinner. Nope, dodged. Both of them dodged. Not great. Not looking good. Okay, let's at least hit. Let's just hit the spinner with the guard. Nope. Oh, I got a block in. Down to 12 HP, 10. Block. Wow, some good blocks, but I don't have the resources to do much. Let's see if we can take out the creeper. Dodge. Man. Oh, they cast a web on me, that's why. Heal up. Okay, we got the creeper once for 26, and he dodged again. Oh. First death there. Yep. Okay, well, we died, so we got 4 lives left. But the good news is we get to hopefully add some HP. But yeah, I guess bad luck there. Okay. Oh. Okay, 10 HP and 10 SP. I think that's probably... We could reroll to try to get a 20 HP. Let's try. Why not? Oh, look at that. I got a full HP addition, and instead of it being 20 points, it was 25 points. So the absolute best option we could get here. Okay, we're going in there with a lot more life. Let's Oops. Let's open this sack of potions. See if we got anything we need. Okay, cool. So we got an amber potion and a vial of protection. Let's equip that vial of protection and then put... Oh, crap. We just used that. Oops. Okay. We'll just put... We should probably warp back. Let's go ahead and portal back and get some good potions, since I just drank mine. Okay, we'll go ahead and get 2 amber potions. Let's sell some of these small ones. And yeah, okay. We'll go ahead. Is there anything we could use? I have boots on. It's not really worth 50. Yeah, let's just go back. It should be good. Oops. That's weird. Take item. I'm just putting that in the notes. I'll have to fix that bug. Okay, we'll go ahead and portal back. And then let's equip our 2 healing potions. And we'll have that protection potion. Let's go ahead and use the protection potion. We'll go ahead and stealth up. And then let's try to assassinate this shadow creeper before it can kill us. Nope. Missed again. Let's go after the spinner. Okay, 22 damage. And then let's hit it with the spirit guard. Killed it. There we go. That helps. Okay. Only took 50 damage. Let's see if we can kill the shadow creeper. Got it. First try. A lot smoother. Kill this egg sac. And just be safe, let's use a potion. With Spirit Guard, we'll hit the egg sac. It's gonna spawn tiny spiders everywhere. Okay, and then we'll just kill these spiders real quick with regular attacks and Spirit Guard. Getting lots of attacks in here. Poison damage is up to 10. 11. Okay, finally got the kill. Should be get a good amount of experience from that. Leveled up. Got a venom sac. Yeah, no real good drops or anything. We did level up, and we got the option for 2 endurance, 1 wisdom, or 1 strength. I'm gonna take the endurance here. Taking endurance early in the game means you're going to get more HP every time you level up for the rest of the game. So, and it's a bonus one, so it's a 2+ instead of 1. We'll definitely take that because we're going to need life. We'll go ahead and search under the spider. Nope, just dissolved remains, which is a heal both. These are pretty good potions early. Oh, that's a different one. Dissolved remains, yeah, heals from 10 to 90, so it's pretty random, but if it hits, it heals HP and SP from 10 to 90, so, but, yeah, I mean, even on average, a 40 and 40 is pretty good, you know, so 45 and 45 or whatever. Go ahead and search the webs, and look here, we found our first new spirit, a Fallen Hunter. Fallen Hunter is pretty unique here. I take advantage of the new stamina deal I put in, where the first round it can have more stamina than the rest of the time. So the first round it's going to have 3 stamina, and then the rest of the time, the rest of the fight it's going to have 1. So this really has a lot of burst damage on there. It has some cool, somewhat powerful skills too. So it has a wild shot, which is damage, a venom shot, which is always poison, which stacks with our assassin we're going for, and then a siphon shot, which kind of heals you up. So it's pretty nice. Damage overall, though, not great, but it does have good agility for a low level. So we'll go ahead and we'll put that spirit in, take the knight out for now, just to show you how it works. And we'll go ahead and go down to the next floor here. We'll go ahead and hop over and search this web, and it is an egg sac. More egg sacs. Okay, we'll go ahead and just try to assassinate that right away. And then now we have this hunter with 3 attacks, so we'll definitely take advantage of that. We'll kill the first spider with 2 and then wound the second one. Okay, tiny spider here. Didn't do much damage. Should be good to just... Oh, he dodged. Okay. Oh. Now we're down to the 1 attack on the fallen hunter. And the spider 2 died. And then we'll finish off this last one. Okay. And I mean, I guess I should be assassinating all these to kill him. It just sometimes might take a little longer. But yeah, that you'll get more soul points there to help unlock things, so that is nice. We'll go ahead and search here. Oh, and look, this is something similar from Lost Island. It's a mysterious statue of faceless demonic goddess. So this is kind of giving a hint back at Nyx. Okay, and for the Mystic classes, these are going to be similar to the ones in Lost Island, where you can up your how much gold you're going to get from this run, you can up how much experience you're going to get from this run, or you can choose reroll, which I already had by default, but you'll have to choose that. So normally reroll is probably what I would choose. The more options, the better, but the more experience is good too. It helps you level quicker and become stronger, so we'll go ahead and choose that. More gold. Yeah, I mean, gold is, I did make a point to make it more useful in this game. I just think leveling up is still a little bit more useful, so we'll go ahead and jump into these fights, or maybe finding things. Okay, Crazed Gnome. This is one from the original 2. I thought I'd just kind of stick back in here. He must have got stuck in one of the spider webs, is the idea. Okay, we got some pants and a teal potion. We already got pants on. Don't need any of that really. We'll go ahead and search here. And we found in the spider webs a lost pendant and dissolved remains. So the lost pendant is a trinket, which is spirit equipment. It allows you to basically equip your spirit, make them stronger in a certain way, or change their stats. So this is going to give 2 intelligence and 5 fire damage. So intelligence not useful for really either of the spirits that you have right now. But fire damage works for everybody, so that's basically 3 free damage on there. And if you find a caster spirit, that 2 intelligence will help their damage too. So I'm going to pick up these items, and we will equip that into the trinket slot. So when you equip a trinket, it's there for whatever spirit you have equipped. You don't equip items directly to the spirit. You just equip them to yourself, and they give a bonus to whatever spirit's there. Okay. Let's go ahead and jump into a fight, maybe. Okay. We got 2 luminous spinners and the Vile Widow. This is kind of the boss on this floor already. Probably should have leveled up a little bit, but let's see if we can do it. So we'll go ahead and power up to give ourselves that extra stamina with Sneak. and we'll try to assassinate the Luminous Spinner. Okay, got him, and then even got a stamina back. Let's use this potion with, it's a buffing potion, the Vial of Torment. We got it from those tormented rats. It gives 5 poison damage and 5 shadow damage, so that's definitely a help. We'll use that, and let's see what that extra shadow damage. We'll just use regular attack on the spinner. Okay, 26 damage and poison, and then we'll finish it off with the Fallen Hunter, hopefully, yeah. And then he's got 2 more attacks. Let's just use the wild shot on him. The more attacks we can get, the better. Okay, so it removed my shadow resistance with a debuff and then attacked me twice for about 50 damage. So I'm going to try this as all grenades and hope it... Okay, yeah, I got a pretty big heal out of that. Let's go ahead and use 2 regular attacks on the Vile Widow. We poison and hit for 22. And then we just have to use a regular attack with the Fallen Hunter. Okay, the Widow spawned a tiny spider and then hit me for about 50 damage again. We're low on health here. Let's see. Okay, it's got 60 left. Let's try to assassinate it. Oh, we don't have enough resources. If we use this potion, we will. Let's use that potion and give it a shot. Oh, 61. That was nice. Didn't regain any stamina, but we killed it. That was big. Okay. And then we'll just regular hit this tiny spider. Yeah, Fallen Hunter, after the first round, that burst round, he goes back to probably not even as good as the Castle Guard. So you kind of need to decide, is this going to be a longer fight? Castle Guard's definitely going to be a better option. Or do you want to do quick burst damage for short fights? Is kind of the idea there. So, okay, the spider dropped a rune here. Runes were in Lost Island, but I think not as prevalent as they are here, and we did some cool things with them. So this grants 2 poison damage and 2 shadow damage permanently. Great for our build. And then drop the Spider Fang. This is from the original game here. Gives me critical chance, gives me poison chance for 5, gives me 5 poison damage, and gives me an extra poison round and 2 shadow damage. So an awesome item for the assassin here. We'll pick those up. Okay, we leveled up, and then we get to pick from skills here. So we have Ambush, which is a pretty powerful and cheap energy wise or spell point wise skill. It uses 2 stamina. We have Mark for Death, a debuffing spell that drains 10 HP every round plus an additional 1 per shadow damage and level. So you got 10 as a base, and then you're getting an extra 1 for every shadow damage you have, which realistically an assassin could have about 30 to 40 at the end game, and then level, you're going to be 25. So that would be them losing about 70 per round, which is okay. It stacks okay with doing a poison build too. And then we have Wild Strike again. We looked at that last time, just a cheap but powerful skill. I think I'm going to re-roll it. I want something to do with poison directly. So we got Void Restore, Adapt Poisoner, and Toxic Blades. Toxic Blades we already have, so we can't take that. Okay. Let's see, the Poisoner, passive skill that increases poison damage by 15 and earth damage by 5, so that's pretty big. It's a passive, we don't have to do anything for it. And then Void Restore, a buffing spell that raises HP and SP recovery by 10, and an additional 1 for every 2 shadow damage. So more for shadow build, but that is fun. It's basically a heal every round that's pretty powerful. We're going to take the Poisoner for that extra poison damage and earth damage, just to go with our poison build. And then we'll go ahead and we'll kind of move quickly, see if we can finish this dungeon. Probably. So I'm going to take back and put... No, I'll keep that. Let's put our new dagger on, and then use the rune, and then equip some potions. And then we'll keep the spirit as the hunter, just because these are hopefully a little quicker fights. We'll go ahead and sneak, try to assassinate the fruit bat. Okay. We got 1 in the first round. He hit us for the next fruit bat. Hit us for about 8. I don't think it'll matter. And I assassinated the second one. Again, assassinate kind of moves these battles along these shorter battles along pretty quickly, which, you know, I'm fine with. We'll go ahead and buff up, use the sneak to get that extra stamina, and see if we... Oh yeah, we didn't heal up before the battle, so we're a little short on energy. We'll go ahead and hit the fruit bat. We'll see if we can take him out with the hunter. We did. We got the vicious bat here that cast plague on us. It's not going to do anything by the time we kill it. Okay. Oops. Not enough resources. So yeah, that assassinate, if you're not using it to kill, it does definitely take up your resources, so something you gotta keep in mind there. We leveled up again, and we have the option here of 4 HP leech, which is the bonus one, 20 spell points, or 4 armor count. I think I'm gonna re-roll it and see what else we can get here. Okay, we got 3 restore, 22 hit points, and 2% SP leech. We'll take the 22 hit points again, whatever we can get early game. We'll start shifting soon, but this is good for early game. Go ahead and search some of these coffins here in the tomb. And we found the vampire bat. We'll try to assassinate him and try to kill him quickly with the fallen hunter. Okay, and the vampire bat morphed into a vampire himself, a full vampire, so he's got a little bit more life. We'll still try to assassinate him and got him for 105. Okay, no drops, but a little bit of experience there. We'll go ahead and use stamina potion. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and sorry about that. We'll go ahead and head down to the next floor here. Kind of doing a speed run. Probably going to come back to bite us, but let's see. We're in the ruined dungeon still. We're a floor lower, and there's a bunch of caskets, so we'll go ahead and walk through those. These are going to be a little bit tougher decaying vampires, so we'll go ahead and stealth up and then try to assassinate them. And then we'll hit him with the hunter a couple times. Okay, well, should be able to assassinate him there. Ooh, okay. Got him. No drops. Search the casket, and there's another one in there. Okay. Let's go ahead and just regular hit him. And we'll go ahead and use an energy potion so we can try to assassinate next round. Okay, Fallen Hunter. Just a second. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, we'll get back to this battle here. Oh, that was a big critical for 166. Overkill. Okay, let's go ahead and heal up so we don't get caught off guard for the next battle. Heal all the way up. Okay. And I know I'm weaponsmith and I haven't crafted anything, but that dagger we got from the spider is probably the best for a while, so we'll go ahead and just keep using that. Another decaying vampire. Who would have thought that's what would be in all these caskets? Okay. Okay. Decaying vampire failed to do any damage, and I'm gonna assassinate him just like his friend. Okay. So we're moving in towards kind of the mini sub-bosses here. We'll go ahead and, again, make sure we're good. And then we're going to equip one of these venom sacks that increases poison chance by 20. So we're gonna, every time we hit, it's gonna be poisoning, and then poison damage by 10 and more earth damage. So we should be able to slay through with these. Go ahead and use the venom sac, and now just to give you an idea, stat wise, level 7 has about 110% chance to poison and doing 37 damage, so definitely pretty lethal already. We'll go ahead and use stealth, and that missed. Okay. So we just have one extra attack this round, and we'll go ahead and just start poisoning these vicious spats since they hit the hardest. Maybe we won't be able to take one out, but we won't get it too low because I'm going to assassinate it anyway, so we'll just kind of spread the attacks out. Okay, hit me for 20, hit me for 21, hit me for 22, 17, 16. That was a lot of damage in the first round. We'll go ahead and heal up, and then hope that we kill one of these, otherwise... Okay, we got one, and we got one stamina back. We'll go ahead and... Oh, we got a good heal from that. Let's see here. Question here from... Are there any enemies that have special abilities that negate your abilities, like enemies that you can't stealth or life drain? I mean, you can stealth in pretty much any battle. However, there is an enemy that we will run into, maybe a couple, or we won't run into them, but I can give you a heads up because it's later in the game. There is an enemy in this game that replaces your skills replaces 2 of the skills on your skill bar with useless skills. So like, it might cast that and you're not going to be able to use assassinate that round, or you're not going to be able to use your healing spell that round. So that's the closest thing to that. Now some bosses do have extra confuse protection and stun protection. But yeah, hopefully that kind of answers that about the enemies that negate your abilities. So yeah. So we'll jump back in here. I'm not very good at multitasking. We'll jump back in here, but yeah, if you guys have questions or whatever, please put them in the chat. I'm looking in two directions here. I don't have the sound on, so if I don't respond for a while, sorry about that. But yeah, throw your questions in there if you have them. Go ahead and hit the vicious bat there. Hopefully we don't die this round, because we don't got any life left, so we basically need to be hitting all these. Nope. That's not good. Might have met our match here. Oh. Got me again. Let's see. Probably shouldn't have sped through everything, but you know. We'll go ahead and take the 10 HP and 10 SP because we were running low on the SP. Let's go ahead and work back and grab a few good potions. Because that was a little bit of the problem. I might even take a sack of potions just because I need more. A couple sacks of potions, have a couple potions in them, and sometimes a buffing potion, so those are nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and equip that. We should have tons of healing here and be doing extra damage. We'll go ahead and portal back. Okay, we'll stealth up, and then we'll try to assassinate. Oh, we'll go ahead and poison up, and then I'm just gonna actually regular hit, get the poisons flowing in these guys, and then I'm gonna use my archer to poison that guy too. Kind of spread out the attacks here. Hopefully that works, and then we'll focus that main one. Make sure we can assassinate him next round. Okay, 20, got hit for 20, 40, 60 so far. Got hit for about 86. And one of the vampire bats turned into a vampire, which is not great. But the good news is our poisons took quite a bit of life from these guys. So let's see how much the vampire bat. 176. That's a lot. Let's focus on taking these out, I guess. We'll go ahead and take out that first one. Assassinate the second one. Oh, we got 2 stamina back. That was a big assassinate. We'll go ahead and regular hit this vampire bat. And we'll heal. And we should be good on this fight, I think. We'll go ahead and regular attack. Yeah, so question here, are you still going to have a mechanic where certain classes will disarm traps if they step on them? Yeah, so all the Mystic classes will, so the Witch and the Assassin and the Paladin all will, and then the Rogue will. And I think the Shadow Hunter does too, so I mean almost half of them disarm them. And I mean, I just kind of did less traps all around. I know nobody really likes the traps in general, but I do feel in some places they add an element of immersion. You know, you got to be careful where you're going to type thing. But yeah, so those classes. We'll go ahead and try. Let's see how much life he has. So right now I'm looking over these. I'm using the like look over view option to view what the enemy's stats are. This is normally something that you have to unlock by killing 10 of the enemies. So when you initially first encounter an enemy, it's just going to say its description, and then after you've killed about 3 of them to, you know, kind of learn their ways, it'll start showing more and more of their stats until you've killed 10, and then it'll show all available stats. And it works like that in the beast tree too, where once you fight an enemy, you can go in and view details or read details about it, as well as the cool thing is once you have more kills on it, it'll actually show you what they drop too. So if you're hunting for a certain item, you can make sure you're killing all those enemies. So sorry to sidetrack there, but we'll go ahead and try to assassinate this guy. Only has 100 life, and we hit it for about 96, so just barely lived, but the spirit was able to get it. A little bit of a tough battle there. They just dropped a bat blood, but got quite a bit of experience. The bat blood, yeah, it's just a random healing potion. It's okay, it's not great. I'm gonna circle back and try to get a level before I face this next mini boss here. So we'll go just to the other side of this little crypt, and we'll search out some of the bats here so we can be a little bit stronger for this next boss. It's going to be pretty hard. Of course we did heal up before going here. Okay. Try to take these out quick. Yeah, normally when I play a Mystic class, I make sure to search everything, kill everything on every floor, because yeah, the higher level, the better chance you got living. Here I'm just trying to show, just trying to quickly go through the content and kind of explain stuff, so taking a more risky route. However, scoring-wise, I did redo the leaderboards and scoring on this. The lower level that you finish the game at, the higher score you're going to have. So if you want to push yourself and challenge yourself, you're going to get rewarded. I mean, along with how many deaths you have and stuff like that too, but more emphasis on that. So we did not level up somehow, bummer. But we will level up on this next fight, so we'll go ahead and spell up. And of course, we didn't drink potions before, so we got to take the slow route. Okay. Okay. And let's see if we can get them. Just regular attacks. We got them. And we leveled up. We're level 8. Let's see what we're going to get. So we got an option of 2 strength, 3 poison damage, or 1 agility. I think I'll reroll. Let's see what else we got. 2 endurance, 1 wisdom, 1 agility. I think I'm going to take agility. We already got an okay amount of endurance, and hitting is super important. A lot of skills are based on that. So we'll go ahead and go back around. And we will make sure we're healed up, and that we got a good bonus potion in there. We'll do poison again. That seemed to work well. Poison everybody and wait for them to die. That's the idea of this build, but it usually doesn't work till a little bit later. So we'll go ahead and equip that. And then this is going to be a little bit longer a fight, so I am going to bring in the Spirit Guard that can buff me and do a little bit more damage. So go ahead, and we are fighting the Vampire Prince. We'll go ahead and stealth up, and then let's go ahead and use our venom sac, and let's just start applying the potion and getting that poison damage higher. Right now it's 39, so we'll go ahead and buff. So we hit him for about 70 and then 39 poison damage. He hit us for 28 after trying to cast Flare on us, but we resisted. Okay, so maybe this isn't going to be too bad. Let's go ahead and Poison damage, hit for 43, hit for 49, hit for 43. The knight might be able to take him out right here. And poison damage is going to get him, I think. Nope. Okay. Okay. Pretty easy battle. Yeah, the assassin gets really strong with this build. So we got a vampire heart, which is going to be our first relic. This is another spirit only item, and it allows them to cast Vital Leech, which is it's a HP restore. So if they have intelligence, the knight and the ranger or the hunter aren't gonna get much, but put this on a caster, which you might see soon, and it's gonna, they'll be able to leech HP for you, so it's fun. And then we got the Holy Crown, which is a leech HP headpiece that anybody can wear. Go ahead and pick up those items, and then out of nowhere the Mystic Spirit pops in and is going to give you a little tutorial about relics, just like I did. You found a relic. Relics and trinkets are ancient items that only spirits can wield. Equipping a relic or trinket makes spirits more powerful. So I figured I'd toss that in there so people know what they got. Let's go ahead and equip it, and then we'll see what's in the tomb below us. Oh, a blood rune. So that coffin had something in it, and a blood rune is just 5 HP. Very important though. Oops. Very important for a mystic class. Let's go ahead and heal up in case we hit another battle. And we'll go ahead and search here. And yeah, so we found our second spirit, the Drained Mage, who was drained by vampires. And this is the caster we've been looking for. Now he only has 1 attack. However, lots of int, so we can use some of those. The vampire heart and our trinket are going to work a lot better. Okay. And so let's see here, and just a heads up too, probably going to wrap up in about 15 minutes. It ran a little, didn't make it quite as far, but I do want to show you one more thing in the next area. So yeah, we'll go ahead and see if we can wrap this up here. Okay, and then two, I can answer any questions, so any other questions you guys might have, start throwing them in here so I can get to them. We'll go ahead, yeah, we got the new spirit equipped, and let's go ahead and check out the spirit and do a couple more battles. Okay, we got the injured bandits, the bandit archers. Again, this assassin's getting pretty powerful. We should be able to take these out, assassinate, and we'll go, and like I said, we got this Drained Mage. It has Spark, which is a damage spell that it can cast a lot because it's got low resources. We got Elemental Drain. This was a big one from Lost Island, where it'll take their elemental power and take it from them so they lose it, and then you gain it. So the spirit's taking basically their extra damage and giving it to you, so you take less. And then we have Frozen Shield. It's going to increase armor and block chance, and then we have that Vital Leech reflex. So 3 really good skills. This is pretty good spirit. So we'll go ahead and use that. Just not a ton of damage, but consistent. So, or actually, I mean, it did 37, so it's actually pretty high damage too. Let's go ahead and use a healing potion, because these can 2 healing potions. Make sure we're not going to die here. They can do some damage, the archers can. And then we'll just blast them away, spark them away. I got hit for 37. Let's see if we can assassinate them. Nope, block the whole assassinate. That's rough. Okay, we'll go ahead and hit them for 36. They hit me for 27, 31, let's heal up just to be safe, and then we'll try to assassinate him. Okay. Okay, won that battle. Okay. And let's see here. Okay, grab some potions. Okay, there's one of the traps, and yeah, I think let's test to see. Yep, so that's now disarmed after we took that trap. So equip some potions, and then let's go into this battle quick. Okay, we got the bandit leader, goblin rogue, and an injured bandit. We'll go ahead and stealth up. Try to assassinate this injured bandit. Got one stamina back, so we'll just regular hit the goblin rogue. I'm gonna go ahead and use the drain mage to steal 2 earth damage from the goblin rogue and 3 shadow from the bandit leader. And then I'm gonna put stone skin on, frozen shield, because they do hit hard. And there we go, I just got rounded. So yeah, that's a tough one. Okay, let's see here. We're gonna have to take the hit points again, that's what we need. So we'll choose that. Didn't even use the potions. Let's see, strength. Let's put that one instead. Oh, let's put our crown on too. I mean, we're probably taking damage because I don't have any equipment on, or much equipment. I mean, I only got 200 gold anyway, so let's go ahead and give this another shot. Buff up. Let's really try to get the goblin rogue out of there at least. Nope, only hit for 72. And we got 3 hitting us probably. Just gonna have to armor up. Hope for the best. Block. 72. Mark for death. 30. Jeez. Okay, I got 60 life left. Let's put it that way. The mage should be able to take them out. I'm gonna heal up. And then let's get the bandit leader hit a little bit. Oops, I didn't use my strength potion. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to live through that, so we'll just put a little bit more damage and poison damage on him. We'll take out the goblin rogue. Oh, a dodge. Dodge, and then the injured bandit missed too. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot the bandit leader only has 1 attack after the first round, so it's not going to be as crazy. Okay, let's go ahead and just kind of hit those guys down. I probably could have. Okay, bandit leader down. We got him. That was a tough first round. Okay, they dropped a hoarder's ring. That's a pretty rare good ring. 5 gold bonus, which is helpful on these mystics. And then raiders gloves that are level 10. I need to lower those, huh? Let me go ahead and put that in the notes. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and grab this new power, the last one we're going to do here, and we have the Toxic Regrowth, a passive skill that heals you for 10% of the enemy's total HP when it dies while poisoned. So if an enemy has poison on it and it dies for any reason, you're going to heal for 10% of whatever its total HP was. So I mean, just can be pretty big heals, pretty useful. Everything should be dying poisoned. So, pretty good skill. We have Poisoned Mind, a passive skill that gives 10% poison chance and 10 earth damage. We're already maxed out on poison damage, and earth damage is good, but I don't know, it's okay. And then we have Elusive Precision. It is a passive skill that grants 2% critical chance every time you dodge an attack. So I mean, this can, you know, if you have a high agility or you have a monster with, you know, low agility attacking you, this can stack up and create some high damage. It's kind of for a different build. But yeah, I mean, yeah, so we'll go ahead and skip that. I'm going to go ahead and do the Toxic Regrowth. It's pretty fun, and it's cool to get those random heals that kind of stack with your other poison skills. So we took that. Let's go ahead and see what's in this chest. Okay, we found a royal coffer and some remains. Let's go ahead and open this royal coffer. And we got a royal ring. It's a pretty good ring. Wisdom, Earth Resist, Shadow Resist. So we'll go ahead and, yeah, we didn't even put the Hoarder's ring on, but we'll go ahead and take off the Rusty, put in the Royal, and then put the new gloves on too. Oh, yeah, I forgot I need to change those to a lower level. Okay. We'll go here, and I just wanted to show you this. We found an equipment crate. So yeah, you can open that up, and found some chain boots we can't use. There's a trap we disarmed, and then we found a trader here. This is a one-time use shop that has some runes in it, and it also has some trinkets in it too. So there's a jade stone of luck, critical chance earth damage, and then there's also a bone rune in there, which is armor count. So yeah, kind of cool. Don't have the gold for it right now, but if I sold some stuff and came back after I actually killed everything instead of skipping it, again, just kind of another little bonus here. You can sell your stuff here too, so it's kind of nice to have something to unload. I did add 7 inventory slots and 25 vault slots, so you should have more room for stuff too in this game. Yeah, I mean, other than that, we'll go ahead and just pop down to the last floor. I won't get going on it since I gotta get going, but yeah, that's intro to the new Core Quest game. Any other questions? Otherwise, I think I'm gonna cut it off here. If not, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, I mean, I'll be posting this to YouTube too. I know not a lot of people made it for this, but definitely helpful when people can take a look on YouTube if they're deciding about the game. So thanks for coming, guys. Bye.